Have a plan to retire. Write it down. You know, um, any good plan you need to write down, or at least uh, know, write down so that you know the pathway you need to take. Um, having these retirement goals, oh, I'm going to retire early. I need $1 million. How do you know you need $1 million? What if you only needed 100,000? You're going to waste your life, you know, accumulating $1 million when you didn't need it? I mean, yeah, okay, it's nice to have $1 million, but dependent upon your lifestyle, you may not need it. You might have wasted 10 years of your life accumulating money that you won't need, that you will probably not spend. And it makes no sense to me how these people can make these blanket statements as I need this much. Okay, how'd you figure out that amount? You know, like if you look right here, I got my early retirement finance plan. So my target age of retirement is 56. I'd like to do that earlier than that, but 56, I'll be okay with that. So, what does that consist of? Well, here's my cash bucket. I'm not even going to call it bucket. Here's my cash savings with Wealthfront. I'm going to keep this um, for all my life. And the goal into this area of my plan is to have 6 to 12 months emergency cash. It'll be on a high yield savings. Hopefully that's around for, quite a long time. As far as a high yield, at least you make a couple of bucks out of it. And your next step for me is going to be my M1 finance account. And this is going to have 3 years of expenses in it, okay? And I'm going to focus this on dividends and growth. And right here, this will finance, I'll have 3 years of expenses. So this will take me from age 56 to age 59. And once I exhaust that, I'll move on to the next. And the next one will be my wife's Roth. And in that bucket or area, I'd want 3 years of expenses again. And, at age 59, we'll start pulling from that. Hopefully it'll last 3 years. And in that one, I have a balanced fund. And it's either 60-40 or 70-30. I'm not quite sure. I have to look that up. I didn't look that up before I started this video. So, and then next up will be my Roth. And this one is going to have dividend income forever. So this will have age 62 to the death of both of us, my wife and I. And this will consist of high yield dividend stocks. And my estimate is going to be we'd get around $1,000 a month out of this account. And then we have my wife's Social Security. And I have her possibly taking it at 62 if necessary. That'll give us about $1,000 a month. So between her Social Security and the Roth, kicking off $1,000 a month, we'll have $2,000 a month in income. And a lot of people are going to say only $2,000 a month. Yeah, my retirement budget is quite low. I might share that someday, but if we need to do something else, and that's fine. I have no problem with taking odd jobs here and there or working part-time temp jobs to make some money throughout this whole process. Retirement doesn't necessarily mean sit on the couch in front of a TV. You may, I see retirement and I see adventure and fun, enjoying life. And that doesn't just necessarily mean never work again. You know, I might take a temp job. I might work for 6 months and then not work for 6 months. You know, it means different things to everybody. And then lastly is my Social Security, and that'll be contribute from at my age of 70 to her death. So the reason why I went with this, this may change, but my thought process on the age 62 and on is that from age 62 to 70, we'll get $2,000 a month. She'll get cost of living adjustments throughout those years. And then at age 70, I'll get approximately $2,000 a month. So all in all, we'll have $4,000 a month to live on from age 70 until I die. Now, or until when she dies. But if I die before her, her $1,000 goes away, but she gets my $2,000. So after I die, she'll still get $3,000 a month. Let's see, if I were to take Social Security at age 62 at the same time she did, we'd be getting $3,000 a month. You know, but when one of us dies, one of those incomes goes away, and then you end up with only $2,000 a month. So it's just really about taking care of my wife in case I die before her. That way she has enough monthly income to live on. So that's just a little explanation of it. You know, this is all flexible. You know, I ideally will let this, because see, at age 56, I'm going to stop investing any money into these accounts. So while I'm living on this M1 finance, this Roth is just compounding. And while we are using up this Roth, dividends are still compounding from age 56 until 62. So that's where we get this $1,000 monthly. It could be more. You know, you'll just have to deal with it at the time. You plan as much as you can, but you're gonna have to deal with it as you can. You know, if I see money running out before 59 on this, I might go get a job and work part-time or something and make it last until 59. So there's the plan, and you know, write out your plan, because you know, all I need is 3, 6, 7 years of expenses for the first, 7 years. What is that to you? How much do you need to live, for 7 years? It's not $1 million. I guarantee this is not even close. All this right here isn't even close to $1 million. It's not even $500,000. So, write down your plan. Figure out how much you need. Don't listen to somebody that tells you need $1 million and forces you to work until you're 70 when you don't want to work anymore. It's ridiculous. It's wrong. Enjoy life. So that's my message for today. Please like, share, subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.